first huge commercial success came in 1982 with the release of 1999. The song Little Red Corvette became a favorite on the radio and in music videos. Prince became an international movie star in 1984 with the release of Purple Rain that won 2 Grammys and an Oscar for Best Original Song Score. The performer wrote songs for other artists and recorded with his own groups and solo albums, releasing his latest hit, Hit and Run, late last year. The 7-time Grammy Award winner was 57 years old.
Tonight, people gathering at Leimert Park here in LA for a vigil, probably because Prince doesn't have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Crystal, thank you so much. News of Prince's death has stunned fans and even his closest friends.
Sheila E. spoke to TMZ as she was flying out from LAX.
Just keep saying prayers for everyone, for the family.
So there was no sign of this. This is just...
Everyone gets sick once in a while. We don't know. We're going to find out.
TMZ also posted this photo, they say, shows Prince at a pharmacy near his home just hours before he was found dead. Tonight, fans are remembering the musical genius who was lost.
Even the president had something to say. President Obama released this statement. Few artists have influenced the sound and trajectory of popular music more distinctly or touched quite so many people with their talent. A strong spirit transcends rules, Prince once said, and nobody's spirit was stronger, bolder, or more creative.
Prince's musical appeal crossed generations and defied definition.
He stood only 5'2", but as KCAL9's Jeff DeWin found, fans are remembering him as a music giant.
Walk through the halls of the Forum in Inglewood and you're reminded how often Prince performed here. This was where he kicked off his 21-show run in 2011. This is YouTube video of one of his performances at the Forum. Lindsay Horvath is a West Hollywood council member and a longtime fan.
I remember he performed a concert at Staples and then came to the House of Blues on the Sunset Strip in West Hollywood and played piano and did a very intimate concert for people afterwards.
At Guitar Center in Hollywood, it's customary for the store to pay tribute to musicians when they pass. Mark and Sherry Edwards stopped here first after arriving from Dallas for their vacation with their son.
I could even get my children to listen to him, and there's not many musicians that we can both agree on.
The couple got the news through a series of text messages from friends and family back home after their plane landed.
You start going through your music list and realizing all the Prince music that you have in there. A little bit stunning.
Down the street at Amoeba Records, fans bought up Prince CDs because vinyl copies of his music were sold out.
He was sincere about the craft. He was sincere about the music.
Fans like Mark Edwards say Prince was a gifted musician who helped to launch the careers of others as well.
And somebody so influential, music and video and MTV generation.
When I heard the news today, it was absolutely devastating. I mean, I cried.
This evening, fans gathered for a candlelight vigil to celebrate the music and life of Prince. In Leimert Park, Jeff Nguyen, KCAL9 News.
Well, some of the biggest names in entertainment are sharing the shock and sadness of Prince's death. Frequent collaborator Sheena Easton said, in part, the world of music was forever changed the day he picked up his guitar. Lenny Kravitz tweeted, "My musical brother, my friend, the one who showed me the possibilities within myself."
Prince helped launch Carmen Electra's career, and here's part of what she said about him today. The world has lost a truly incredible spirit and musical genius. What a blessing it is to be one of the chosen ones who had the chance to work so closely with him. He gave me my name, he believed in me, and he has inspired an entire generation.
And from pop star Katy Perry, she tweeted, "And just like that, the world lost a lot of magic. Rest in peace, Prince. Thanks for giving us so much."
Well, Prince's music is filling LA's airwaves tonight at radio stations as they pay tribute.
KCAL9's Christine Lazar went to KJLH Radio in Inglewood.
We're celebrating the life and music, of course. This is a celebration.
To honor the sudden passing of a music legend. KJLH 102.3 has committed to playing all Prince for 3 straight days. 55 of his greatest hits on rotation.
No matter what language you spoke, no matter what side of the city you grew up on, You knew Prince and you loved him.
Several of the staff here spent time with the icon, including program director Andre Russell.
He talked about how much music he makes per day on his own. He said he makes over 50 songs a day. And he said the reason he does it is because he thought the music industry was not up to par with what it should be and what it used to be.
Listeners called into the station all day.
I just started crying.
Wow.
Because I love Prince so much.
Including Prince's former bass player.
The thing I respected most, though, was his striving for excellence. That's what he demanded. And his work ethic. You know, you couldn't be tired around that guy because he didn't get tired. We used to dress for rehearsal like we were going to a show.
Prince had recorded 4 albums in the past 18 months.
Nowadays, these artists make music for money and for fame. But people that are real artists, they make artists because they have to. They have to write. They have to get it out. And they never stop.
And one of those DJs who met Prince said whenever he was around him, he could never look him in the eye. Not because Prince didn't want him to, but because he said he was so beautiful in person and such an icon. In Inglewood, I'm Christine Lazar, KCAL 9 News.
As expected, interest in Prince's music is seeing a resurgence right now. Prince is currently taking up 8 of the top 10 spots on the iTunes chart. The Very Best of Prince is number 1. The Purple Rain soundtrack is 2nd. Also on the list, the Hits B-side, 1999, and The Sign of the Times. Also, others also in the top 10, Ultimate, the Prince album, and Controversy. The loss of a music icon. KCAL 9 News and KCAL9.com will have continuing coverage of the death of Prince coming up later in this show.